Cause you know what I'm saying, with the Hustle King shit and all my ties with them niggas, it just be different shit. So like when like 4-2 shit, a 4-2 nigga saved my life. You feel me? For real, for real. Nigga, them East Warren niggas was on my ass one day, nigga, cause the first day a nigga tried to
Shout
jump me.
out, folks, man.
Yeah, so first day a nigga tried to jump me, nigga. I get snuck, nigga. I run across the street because I'm at a bus stop. I don't know who behind me. So I run across the street, throw my shit up, and then I'm like a whole crowd of niggas, like 30 niggas try to like rush me. I'm by myself. I'm at Finney. I'm on East Warren. I get the fuck on. I'm like, fuck that shit. I caught the 7 Mile bus on motherfucking Casual and Harper. Fast forward, all the hustle boy niggas like write me on Facebook like, nigga, why you run whoop de whoop and all this shit. So I'm like, I'm gonna see if these niggas my friends tomorrow. You feel me? Cause you know how that shit go. A nigga see you get jumped and then you be cool with a nigga. You be like, damn, I hope this nigga jump in, and the nigga never jump in. So next day, I see Boss Hog JT, Hustle Boy JT. Nigga like, nigga, yeah, niggas was trying to get me in that shit. I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying? You my nigga, whoopty whoop and all this. So fast forward, nigga, I ain't had no problems the whole school day. I go to the Pat rally, all this shit, nigga. Get out of school, walk up Southampton, make a right up motherfucking Casual. I make it by like 4 houses up the block. Nigga like, there you go, right there. I'm like, damn, my niggas ain't trying to jump me all day because I was prepared. You feel me? I was prepared because I was prepared for the bullshit. But my little cousin was like 6'2" at the time. He was with me. So next thing you know, niggas started trying to jump me. A nigga that was shorter than me tried to scoop me. I'm like, hell yeah. Nigga, I was kneeing the shit out of this nigga and this shit, catching this nigga, but everybody else was scared to like rush me. Nigga, JT running around the crowd, like this shit going on. This shit felt like it's going on for like a minute, but all actuality, this shit might have been like under 1 minute. You feel me? You know, fights happen fast. So JT running around the crowd because it's a big ass crowd, throw his backpack off. Like, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all ain't about to jump my nigga. When I say the whole crowd turned around like this nigga was like Jesus, the nigga that was trying to scoop me, let me go. Nigga, everybody walked the other way, then the police pulled up. And I'm like, that's why I'm like, nigga, I owe that nigga one. So that's why I'm like, I always, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with 4-2. You know what I'm saying? So off that shit, then it's like as far as gutter boys go, them niggas is like kind of like us in a way, but in their own way, because them niggas always been solid with each other. Like they had their own little feuds and shit that went on, but them niggas ain't never like you ain't never seen them niggas diss each other on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like we joke, but them niggas just be like they keep their shit like you know what I'm saying tight knit. So it's like when fucking with like Bud, like I don't really know him like that, but like Will and DP and shit, them niggas like I fuck with. So like seeing how them niggas was and them niggas short like Bud and Will, them niggas had like respect, like they was tall or some shit.
That's my little cousin, man. Shout out, good boy Will. Man.
Yeah, I fuck with Will. I met Quanco.
Cool.
Cool. How you say the nigga name? I don't know, dog. I only met him once.
My base, them my little cousins, man.
I was driving Uber and shit, and you know how them niggas they gotta keep their antennas up. So he like, yeah, we just chopping up. He like, where you from? I'm like, shit, I'm from the east side. I'm like, I'm from 8 Mile whoopty whoop. I picked cuz up fucking on Ross. So we just chopping up. He like, yeah, whoopty whoop, like who you know? Cause he like when he hear 8 Mile, this nigga like, okay. He like, who you know? I'm like, nigga, I don't mind up telling him Sandy, and I'm like, Sandy, my nigga, whoopty whoop. Then he started talking about Peasy. I'm like, Peasy, my nigga too, whoopty whoop. You know what I'm saying? Through all that shit, cause I used to be on the Grove, and then Snoop was a hustle king, so Peasy was always around before Peasy even rapped. So we just chopping up. Then I ended up calling Sandy, and Sandy ended up chopping it up with the nigga, and we was smooth off that. And then we just, had like a dog ass conversation after that. Then he was like a smooth ass nigga. So then like I ain't know who the nigga was, but after that I ended up figuring out who the nigga was, and I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying, dog, a solid nigga. But yeah, he rapping now because he was saying like he had put me hip like we play his video with Peasy. I'm like, nigga, you need to push with this shit. Will was still locked up. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do something. So right now he dropping. So shit, hopefully dog keep dropping cause shit, like, shit, 4-2, they coming. Cheese need to keep dropping too.
5, 6, 7, 4. We already here, baby.
Yeah, we here for
You
sure,
feel
for
me?
sure.
This
So,
shit up.
All gang in this bitch.
This shit up.
So what you think about the Tory Lane situation? Well, cause he just got charged.
He
That
got
nigga
charged
funny
for
to
that
me,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, he got charged.
I'm saying though, they don't remind you of nobody.
Oh,
Shooting somebody in the foot. Somebody got shot in the foot.
man. Man.
Boop.
See, nigga.
You know how easy it is to shoot a nigga in the foot unintentionally?
It was my mistake, man. It was my mistake, bro.
Hey, what the fuck was going on with you, dog? Like, what was you thinking when the whole situation went down?
So I told him you can shoot me back, bro.
I remember that. Everybody was telling me that part.
I'm like, go ahead and shoot me back, bro. Fuck it. I was high as hell, man. Too many motherfucking too many motherfucking E-pills back in the day, man. That was like 2008. 2000, no, I'll take that back. It was 2012, 11. Some shit like that. Yep. Pop little bro in the toe. Big toe.
Not
Right
put
through
a hole in the
right
floor and all that shit.
Right through the white ones.
I'd have kept them shoes. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I don't know what the fuck he did with them business ball. They white ones. You know what we do with them, but he threw them business right in the garbage. So
how long was that nigga mad at you or he just played it cool?
We was high that night, so he wasn't mad for real. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He like, bitch. Like, damn, bro. So I'm glad I shot him in the toe, not, you know what I'm saying, because I was pointing that bitch at everybody else, and I was just, I forgot I had loaded that bitch. I was aiming that bitch at my cousin's head and shit. You feel?
Mm-hmm.
I was some tripping shit, bro. That's why I don't be.
You always had bad luck with guns.
Man, the 2 gun cases, all that shit.
I was just talking to this nigga in the kitchen. He walked outside and went to jail.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga walked right
I
outside.
caught 2 gun cases on the same
Went to
block,
jail,
bro.
dog. I'm like,
Yeah.
look, what
On
the
the
fuck
same
you
fucking block.
So how y'all niggas do y'all time?
I've been to the joint twice. You feel me?
So was you in that bitch reading or you was doing hard time?
Hell no, it ain't, you know what I'm saying, nowadays, man. Like, well, my first situation fucking with these niggas, now that it's over with, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had to go do some little bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker tried to play crazy, but now that it's over, you know what I'm saying? But like shit, doing that shit, that shit wasn't nothing stressful because I had motherfuckers behind me, you feel me?
What was your favorite meal in that bitch?
Shit, none of them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how niggas be making cook-ups and shit? Niggas be coming home making jail tacos and shit.
I ain't had to go to the chow hall too much. Always ate good. You feel what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to remember that shit unless I had to.
My point, that's why I don't let niggas make me make cook-ups. Niggas be like, hey, let me make you. I'm like, no, nigga, you ain't about to make me no motherfucking cook-up.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying?
Some days I have my days on the bitches.
Them bitches do be good. You know what I'm saying? But at that point in time, I ain't like none of that shit.
I feel you on that.
Hell no, that ain't even going through your
shit,
mind.
y'all read some books in that bitch?
Yeah, that's what I did my most reading it was in prison.
What was your favorite book to read in that bitch?
Or James Patterson's.
Yeah, a lot of niggas say James Patterson.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy though? A lot of Detroit niggas ain't fucking with Donald Goines, but all of New York and out of town niggas love Donald Goines. And it seemed like it's always a New York nigga make a Donald Goines movie.
It was crazy too though because this little bitch, she wrote a book and I was in the motherfucker and she sent it to me. She sent me the book while I was in the joint. You feel me? So it's called Return to Dangerous Territory. The bitch was called. But at first I thought I was the shit because I was in that book and I couldn't get past that book and my motherfucking mentally so motherfucking low thinking because I'm in this book. When I finally read something fucking with James Patterson, like that nigga made me actually want to read. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit turned me up for real.
Oh shit. I don't think the first book I read was about a slave that was from France, and then her slave master took her to America, and she seen how slavery was in America. And then it was I partially read some book. It was about like a black cowboy. You feel me? And then it was like I started reading like hood books, like Alpha Five Fuck 'em, True to the Game and shit like that.
Yeah, that bitch hood.
Yeah, so I read them ones, and then I fucking like got into like real books. Like I like autobiographies. It's gonna be like that's like my favorite genre of books. I like self-help books. Like
biographies of what, like musicians or just period?
Overall, I like niggas that tell real stories. Like Ja Rule, he got a good book, but like being a man, I know he loved the fuck out of his wife. So he was like sugarcoating a lot of shit because you know what I'm saying? The wife.
Did you see that Alpo story?
Yeah.
That bitch was hard.
Yeah.
He told the truth behind that shit.
Yeah. I seen that shit. But the thing is, you know what I'm saying? Cuz can't defend himself. You feel me? So shit, dog dead. So he can't defend like
can't say like he lying.
Yeah. You know, because you know it can be a situation where Alpo could have been wanting to run off with the bag, and Alpo like, nigga, you taxing me, but we don't know for sure. The only thing that'll bite Alpo in the ass if he lied, and that'll fuck up his deal. But you know what I'm saying? It's common what Alpo said Rich did. And if Rich did what he did, which was a hoe too. You feel me? But it's hard to blow your man over some shit like that because you already rich. You see what I'm saying? It ain't like you starving.
That's like us in a situation. Like, bitch, that
I'm just gonna say something. Yeah,
we gonna say something. No, it's not gonna go to where a motherfucker got to go. Bitch, I know that $351.65, bitch. You feel
me? Yeah.
Whatever, damn. I'm saying, like, bitch, you my baby. You know what I'm saying? But like that, I think how you feel. You right. Like, I think it's some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog lying. Like, no, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you gotta think, if he hit that nigga with that amount of shit that he said he hit him off with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you my mans, why am I about to put this shit that you want to know? You feel what I'm saying? And we operate how we operate.
See, the thing is, though, Rich was in New York and Cuz was in D.C. You see what I'm saying? So Alpo the Rat was in D.C. And you don't know what my bag is. And you know, back then, the men, they took care of women. There wasn't no such thing as tricking back then. You see what I'm saying? All your hoes was good. Nigga, Nikki Barnes had one of his side bitches change her last name to Barnes. You feel me? And they whacked that bitch while he was locked up. So it was like a lot of shit happened because it took Nikki Barnes 5 years to
Alpo stopped going to DC because he got plugged in after a while. Mitch gave him a whole situation that
no.
He was trying to expand. That's what he was at. He gave him a whole situation that a nigga refused. He offered another nigga. He offered it to another nigga. And Alpo like, shit, fuck it, nigga, I'll take it. He offered him a whole situation.
Yeah, he did. But then after that, he was like, he went back to DC. But no, Raymond Edmonds or whatever the cuz name was had DC. But he went back to DC. That was the thing, because at first, Alpo was fucking with heroin, and then he had to find a loop with cocaine. They got like documentaries on this shit where Dog was in prison breaking the shit down. Then Dog got out of prison to make a documentary and talk about the whole situation because the black hand, all that shit. But yeah, it's a lot of shit with that situation. But Alpo was in DC because Alpo came to New York to pick up the work to go back to DC. Because Alpo he went into wholesale. Rich was breaking that shit down.
Wholesale and out of town shit only. That's what he was saying. He said I was only doing wholesale and out of town shit only. Them was his nigga exact words. He was like, I wasn't doing bottles no more. I was doing wholesale and out of town shit only.
Yeah, so that's how that shit was playing. But the crazy shit with them niggas is like a lot of niggas got stories like that, but a lot of niggas curious because they see niggas getting money at a low scale. You see what I'm saying? Like, and the biggest thing in Paid in Full as a man, we was like, what Cuz was like, nigga, you say you getting all this money, but your mama's still in the projects. Well, Apple, you know what I'm saying, his uncle was chopping it up with him. And I'm like, man, that shit crazy. Because I'm like, nigga, you got to get your people out of the line of fire.
Fix.
And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand in the hood, to make money, you got to look like money. You know what I'm saying? You don't like, if you the plug, you don't want to talk to no dirty looking ass motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how many bricks dog buy, how many pills dog buy, you know what I'm saying? How good dog rap, you gonna look at dog like funny, like dog, like you can't buy no clothes. You feel me? You ain't even gotta be in the fly as shit. So that's basically what that shit is. So sometimes niggas gotta keep their fronts up to get their bucks up. But I feel like them niggas was in position to get their people out the hood. And that's like one of the worst eras because, like I say, from like the